Yo, what's going on everybody? I'm back with another Black Ops 3 video. Today we are doing a class setup. So let's dive straight into it. This is the assault class setup and I've got the ICR-1 today. It's currently level 8. I have to say, this is a very good gun. I love it. You can compare this, well, not really compare, but this gun is basically like the M27 from Black Ops 2, if you guys remember, and Commando from Black Ops 1. It's basically like, you know, from Commando went to M27 and then to ICR-1. That's what you could say. It's a great gun. I like it. Now, if you want for the sights, you don't have to use any sights for this. It's fine. But if you do, I recommend reflex sights and the ELO sight, because yeah, they're clear, they're good to use, they increase accuracy, I'm quite sure. And yeah, in my opinion, just put like a red dot sight, or if you've got this, put the electroflex, and then you can use the eclipse. You know, don't try to get too fancy, but if you know you're good with this gun, then yeah, get fancy. But yeah, so attachments, I would go for the grip to make sure I can properly get a guy in the head before, you know, without too much recoil, because this gun pardon me, this gun is great for middle ranged attacking. You can't really long shot with this because the damage is quite low. So if you're on a long big map, then try to go for things that increase your damage, like the full metal jacket. But in my opinion, since I haven't got laser sights unlocked, I would go for laser sights, grip and laser sights, because laser sights are great for like close range. If the enemy comes up too close, you don't have to do you don't have to aim, and increases your hip fire. Yeah, it increases your hip fire by quite a lot, by 2 bars. Yeah, so if an enemy comes up too close to you, you can hip fire them and shoot them in the guts or whatever, so you don't have to aim. Also, if it's multiple enemies, you know, the area of fire spread isn't too much, but at the same time the damage isn't that great, so you want to make sure you go for the head. Otherwise this gun isn't going to be the greatest for you. So yeah, that's it. If you also get rid of the reflex sights, you may want to go for like a fast mags or FMJ. It depends on you, but I reckon maybe the FMJ, full metal jacket, because you don't really need fast reloading in this, to be honest, because you're going to be staying mid-range. This one does more damage on the chest and above, I think, or the head or whatever. So that's a great, you know, easy kill. Moving on to the secondary. Whatever you want to go with this, I really don't mind. An LK9 would do good, RK5 would do good. I really wouldn't go for the pistol, but for this one I'm just using the XM53 just to shut down you know, aircraft and stuff. I'll look at that message in a second. And then I'm going for the Semtex. It's my favorite one. It's pretty good if you want to, if you're playing on domination, or like you've got 2 enemies coming at you or 3, you can Semtex on the door or like above the door, so when they come in it explodes on their face. It's a pretty good. Also the trip mine, but I don't think I'll use a trip mine because, you know. Alright, for this one I recommend the EMP, because say if you can't see anyone in like a hallway, chuck the EMP. Since EMP has a very large area, it can basically show you a hit marker on a very large area. So if you can't see anyone, you know there's some enemies there. So chuck it in a hallway, no one there. Oh, you got a hit marker, get back into a good middle range position, then go for it. So yeah, that's it. Now for these ones, I think I would go for the overclock. In my opinion, this really doesn't matter. This would be good, but then that's more of a, you know, SMG. And then this one is more of a support sniper. And then you've got the afterburner. These are more like shotguns and SMGs, in my opinion. And then you've got the flak jacket. That's more of a support. Again, see, if you have the LMG, you want to go in and not get killed by explosives. But yeah, this one, it's if you get a lot of mid-range kills, then pardon me, overclock is great, so you can get your kill streaks faster. Alright, you've got for this one, I'm using a hardwired one, immune to counter UAV, power core, EMP, grenade, and smoke screen. Won't trigger trip mines, shock charges, or C4 alarm. This one, you could really, you know, try to go for the anti-up. Yeah, anti-up. And then maybe the scavenger, maybe. Because, you know, I'm just using the hardwired because usually when I go into games, there's like a lot of counter UAVs and stuff. So I do that. And then fast hands if it's like a long range map, so I can reload faster and get back in the game quick. And then tracker, I would go for that in a search and destroy. Same with the cold-blooded. That's great. Now for this one, tactical mask. You really don't need this, but again, if you're using the laser sights, go for it, because without the laser sight, hip fire is basically nothing. It like has too much spread. And laser sight, you can aim better. It's basically another reflex sight without aiming down the sight. But yeah, this one, tactical mask, in my opinion, is great, because if you're with all your teammates and you get flashed and all the enemy comes in, you're not flashed or shocked or anything, so you can take some out or even do damage, chuck your Semtex, chuck your EMP, blah blah blah. And then when your team recovers from the flashbang, they go for it, and there you go, that's a win. Engineer, again, isn't really, you don't really need this. Well, I don't know why I said again, but yeah, you don't really need this. And then we've got the dead silence. I think this does, you don't make any, you do silent footsteps, I'm pretty sure. Haven't unlocked it yet. But yeah, that's the class setup in my opinion. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll show you a score streak real quick. Right now, I'll go for easy ones because I'm not the best at this game. So I'll go for a UAV, care package, and a Hellstorm. Maybe not even the Hellstorm, I might go for a lightning strike because, you know, it needs less and it still does the same thing a Hellstorm does. But yeah, this is up to you. In my opinion, if you're on a good middle range to long range map, then go for higher ones like the Talon maybe or Raps, because you can get a lot of long range kills. If it's like a short map with Nuketown, let's say, I recommend getting short ones. Say if you're camping in one of these houses, like yeah, in one of those houses in Nuketown, then you can go for the middle ones like Hardened Sentry, that's Rolling Thunder, Wraith, you know, but don't go for way too high ones like these. Yeah, so that's it guys, hope you enjoyed the video and the class setup. Tell me down in the comments below if this was a good one or not. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace.